Have you ever started
if we're
something?
energy.
Have you ever like started anything and you're like approaching it like as a beginner and you use jujitsu? Okay.
Of course, and everything. How can you not? You know how you do one thing is how you do everything.
I never like that blueprint. I never understood it until I found jujitsu. You know Professor Alex, Nogi Alex. Yeah, so I remember when he started doing computer science. He was getting into it. And he was like completely brand new to it, and he would always talk to me about it. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm like a white belt at this," and like just the constant jujitsu analogies, I think helped him like progress a lot faster because he would try to make parallels to what he was learning that was brand new to something that he already knew very well. And I think it's crazy how my whole life, I never thought about anything to try to mirror it to something that I'm already good at. And so I think it's pretty crazy how you can do that with jiu-jitsu. Like anything that you try to pick up and like, oh, I'm a white belt at this, and like teach yourself the way you taught yourself jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, patterns, right? Like same pattern of learning, doing things. And what's nice, there's different types of learning, right? And so jiu-jitsu has different ways, like the whole touch, the kinesthetic, style. And so people learn differently. And so some people have a hard time sitting down in a classroom, but not the same thing in jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah.
And something where you're actually touching and doing and moving. So yeah, because you're able to do that, you're able to do everything else too. Maybe where you weren't able to do it before or understand it before.
Yeah, I didn't know like the learning styles before like that either. Like I thought it was universal, and then obviously
Like only one style of learning.
Yeah. But then there's like visual, right? You can watch something, you can be in the position, like do it yourself, feel it, or you could just have it explained to you. That's what I like about jiu-jitsu too. It's like teaching people and figuring out how to teach people is the most interesting thing.
Yeah, different people learn different ways, and be giving them a little piece of them all, and then you get to know the people better. And so, okay, this is what this guy needs more, and so you tailor it to that person, right?
Yeah, I think the hardest thing is teaching kids though. Sometimes they don't even know the words yet that you're trying to, you know what I mean? So I've enjoyed that a lot though. Learn different styles and teaching them, and like you feel so accomplished after you get someone to hit their first bolo. Some kid that like had no business coming into jiu-jitsu, very uncoordinated, and then eventually they work up and they get confidence. They start winning tournaments, and it's crazy. Jiu-jitsu is crazy what it can do.
How important do you think it is for that kid's life, what you're doing?
I want to say it changes their life, right? I want to say it's a huge deal, but I think I'd be giving myself too much credit. But I know what it would have done for me. So
What would it have done for you?
I think it would have instilled a lot of like drive. At an early age, like there was nothing that really interested me like that. I was more of a creative kid. Like I didn't really desire to be an athlete ever. Not until I got into the sport, right? It's like I want to be the best that I can be. There was nothing in my life that ever made me feel that way. And so like to be able to pass that on, like I there's one kid specifically at Legacy Glendale that I've worked with that I remember when I first started doing lessons with him, he was like very timid kid, and yeah, he wasn't the best in the class. And then we started doing private lessons, and like it wasn't even the technique so much that got him to where he is now. It's more so just like that private time and like giving him attention and like
the connection.
Yeah, like cheering
Somebody
him up.
Yeah.
So, and now he just won season champ,
Damn.
Yeah, at Jiu-Jitsu World League, following in the steps of Damon Lee Lamar, So, but obviously it takes a village, but it's like it all started with the lessons, right? Like his parents are always very grateful to me, and I know it's not just me, but I definitely helped like kickstart that. Like now we have like a champion, you know what I mean? And he's gonna pursue it for.
Man, like me doing it for 30 years, I can honestly say it's everything. It changes everything. It changes them forever.